Smart people understand that the little things matter. When you first start working out and going to the gym, you make gains pretty fast, right? Big gains made quickly, and you think, this is great, this is awesome. My health is getting to where it needs to be, my physique is where it needs to be, right? But then after a while, once you work out for 3 or 4 weeks into months, your gains are much smaller, right? They're much more incremental. And so what I want to talk to you guys today about is not wasting your life in a whole by focusing on incremental gains and not giving up on that, staying focused on incremental gains. I've been watching a lot of videos and I hear a lot of speakers talk about motivational things, and they get you pumped up, right? Work harder, do what makes you happy, find what you love. All these things are motivational. You know the videos, right? With the music and all these different clips, and you watch them and you see Michael Jordan making the shot or whatever it is, and you get pumped up, right? But what does it actually mean on a practical level to not waste your life? And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Very practical. So first, in order to understand what it means to not waste your life, you have to understand that you have something that you can waste, okay? We all have something. And what I want you to do is I want you to take out a piece of paper, or take a notebook out, and write down the things that you have. Take a personal inventory of what you have, and then write down ways that you could waste those things, and then work on not wasting those things. I thought of six different things basically that we all have that we can waste or we can actually take advantage of. And so to get you started, if you want to think about this, first one is thoughts. We all have thoughts, right? Don't waste your thoughts. Think about the things you're supposed to think about. Don't let your mind wander too much, right? The second thing is time. We all have time. It feels like we don't have a lot of time, but we do. We have extra time. It's those 5-minute breaks and those 10-minute drives and all those little things. Those all matter. And what we do with our time matters. We all have energy, right? That's the third thing. You only have so much energy throughout the day. At one point, I always crash, right? Like it'd be 11:30, 12:30 at night. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do any more today. And so I'll go to sleep. But I also know at that point how much of my energy that I wasted. When I go back and I take when I go back and think about the day, I think, man, I could have used my energy better in that area, in that area, in that area. So energy is the third thing. The fourth thing that we all have, or we have opportunities, right? Opportunities come and you never know when they're gonna come, but how many times have we just passed on an opportunity because we weren't ready or we weren't prepared, right? So make sure that you are ready mentally to seize those opportunities. The fifth thing is imagination. We all have the ability to think things through on a deep level. And when you have a problem that needs to be solved or whatever it is, a project that you need to work on, or maybe it's a personal issue that you're dealing with, you can use your imagination and wonder a little bit and think about things. Don't wonder too much to where you're just wasting, your thoughts again, but wonder enough to think about what if, right? Ask yourself what if. The sixth thing is your relationships. We all have relationships. Maybe you don't have a lot of close friends, maybe you do, but we all have some sort of connection with other human beings. That's what it means to be a human being. So if you lack in your relationships, here's one thing you can do. Reach out to somebody who you feel connected to and say something to them, talk to them, and eventually, hopefully they'll talk back to you and they'll converse with you and build a relationship with you. Maybe everyone won't do that, but if that person doesn't do that, move on to somebody else and build relationships, right? For those of you that have a lot of friends and you're very social, invest deeper into the people that are closest to you. I think sometimes we forget about the importance of the people that are really close to you, the people that you live with, or the people that you see on a daily basis, and the people that you want to be closer to. Invest in those relationships. Don't waste them, right? And so take that inventory, look at your own life, and think about what you do have, and think about how you're wasting it, and don't waste it. And so that's like a really practical way of not wasting your life. If you focus on these things, these incremental gains that you will start to have on a daily basis will do so much for you in the longer term. And I know we don't think in longer term, but we need to think like if I focus every single day, in a week, in a month, in a year, I'm going to be so much further than I need to be. And so that's how you get ahead. That's really how you take motivation and put practical wheels on it.